Hey guys, I want to do a kind of quick show and tell video today, and I've seen some other ASMR people try out this idea, so it's not original, but basically I'm just going to show you some of my favorite DVDs. Some are of TV shows and others are strictly movies. I have to apologize. I know that because you're staring at my face, I'm assuming for part of the video anyways. I have like spots, acne spots on my face, but I'm going through a week-long no makeup process, so I can't really conceal them, I guess. So I apologize if this is a bit distracting. Anyways, I will get right on into the movies. First, I'll start with the television shows. The first thing I have here is very special to me. It's the Band of Brothers DVD set. That's back there. This was a 10-part series, and I don't remember when this aired. I think it was 2003 or 2004. I can check. While I'm opening it up, you can see that I think that's Sergeant Winters, I'm not sure. Anyway, you can pull this out, and it's kind of like an accordion, and you have all the DVDs inside. My favorite, I guess, series or episode is Baston, and my favorite character out of all of the Band of Brother actors, or characters I guess, is Eugene Rowe, or Doc. I think one of the reasons why Baston is my favorite is because he has a prominent storyline in that episode. So, oh yeah, when this was made, there's probably a booklet in here. I can Wikipedia, but I believe it's around 2003, so it was a while ago. And they made, like Tom Hanks and Steven Spielberg, they made The Pacific, which is not the same as this, but same idea. And I didn't like it that much. Unfortunately, I had really high hopes, but I think nothing can really beat this show. The second series I have is The Office. Now this isn't the American version. This is the British version. The original. The original one that the American one is based on. I actually do like the American one, but the humor in this is a bit different, and I tend to prefer it. This is the man of all men, Ricky Gervais. He is the coolest. He has had a lot of really awesome shows. He's had extras, and one of his producers, he started a friend with him. He started this so many times. Like, I don't even know if there's one part in the opening song where my friend and I used to try and convince each other that there was a car parked in the parking lot of one of the shots, just like panned through a parking lot, and we would always argue like whether or not there was a car in it. That's how often we watched the show, because like we got so used to it, not bored, but like we'd been entertained by it so many times that we kind of started to create our own entertainment from it. Anyway, that is a wild tangent. This one just comes out like so. Garrett. I think his name's Garrett. Yeah. I haven't watched it in a couple years. This character here, he was in Pirates of the Caribbean. He is amazing. The next DVD, I guess I would say, that's part of my favorites. I don't know where it is, but it's called The Bob Newhart Show. And for anyone that's basically maybe over 50 or 40 might know what this show is, but anyone younger than that probably has never heard of it, which is totally fine. It's definitely before my time, but I loved it. So, now to movies. I guess I'm going in no particular order, but I have this Nine Inch Nails DVD. It's a concert, and I'm going to sound like a huge idiot, but I don't remember where this concert is, where it was filmed, and of course, Trent Reznor, being the person that he is, made this DVD case completely nondescript and empty, so there's nothing inside of here. There's nothing on this side. And there's nothing on the back, front, or inside of this case. It's Live Beside You in Time. It's a good song. But unfortunately, I can't tell you much more about this, except that I do really love Nine Inch Nails. It's definitely, I have to say, like, it's not happy music, and I think anyone that tried to say it was happy music would just be crazy. But if a sad kind of music could make you happy, this would be it. So this is kind of more a throwback to my teenage years. Not so much something I enjoy now, but because it does have a very special place in my heart, it's definitely in my list of favorite movies or home DVDs. This next movie is so quirky and cute and strange. It's called rocket science. And here we have the main character, and basically he wants to get this girl, so he joins a debate team, but he has absolutely no debate skills whatsoever. And it's kind of like a coming of age story here. Not so much about like the plot and the events, but character development. And it's kind of like, I don't know how to explain it. It's a dry humor. It's very witty, and it's got the girl from Twilight. What's her name? Doesn't say. Not on here anyways. But yeah, the girl from Twilight, Jessica. It's right there. I recommend this movie. It was definitely not popular, but if you can find it online and you just want to watch a little something to entertain you, I would definitely recommend this. The next DVD I have is called Sliding Doors.
just makes the movie, if you are, it's gonna sound cliche, if you are a music lover, this is definitely for you because you can't deny the talent, the vocal range, and emotion that these two people possess, and how they're actors, but in the movie, while on set, they fell in love actually in real life, which is really cool. And now they are together and they're touring, and it's a brilliant story both on and off the screen. This movie was also turned into I think it was like a Tony Award-winning Broadway musical. Please, if you enjoy musicals or have a fascination with music, as general as that sounds, please check